Hello again, 10th graders. So here is the description of your task along with a model of what we're asking you to do. So between now and a few days from now, Wednesday, you and your partner, who you will choose, are going to work on a Jamboard to track evidence and ideas in the 4 poems for this unit. What you're going to be doing on your Jamboards is you're going to be finding examples in the poems of both imagery and metaphors or extended metaphors, and then explaining how those examples of imagery or metaphor connect to a central idea about relationships. So for example, here's a poem called My Brother. My brother is a snapping turtle. He is extremely slow. He sleeps 3/4 of the day. If he was going any slower, he would be going backwards. He snaps at whatever comes at him and swims across the lake to waste a year of time. Whenever someone threatens him, he crawls into his shell. But when he wants something, he just snaps at it and holds it tight, but will never let go until he gets it. If you'll notice, some of this poem has been highlighted in yellow. Yellow indicates a key example of imagery where this writer, where this poet is giving us a mental picture or helping us use our senses to understand this snapping turtle as his or her brother. So based on this poem, I filled out a Jamboard. And this Jamboard looks exactly like what your Jamboards will look like for the 4 poems. So you'll see the title in the upper right, title, My Brother. So on the left side, you're going to cite evidence, quotes with line numbers, where the poet uses imagery and metaphors. And in sticking with the highlighting of the poem, I've included a yellow post-it for imagery, okay? Then what goes on the right side? You're going to briefly explain how the examples help communicate the poem's central idea or message. So let's see. For imagery, I have, if he was going any slower, he would be going backwards from line 4. And then where's my analysis of this piece of evidence? Where's my connection to the central idea? Right here in yellow. The imagery in this line creates a moving image of a painfully slow turtle walking. This example supports the writer's central idea that his brother is unhurried and calculated with his actions. So this is what you're going to do with your own 4 poems and your partner. Again, your Jamboard will look exactly like this. I just wanted to model for you what your Jamboards should look like. I also included a green post-it for extended metaphor. The quote is, my brother is a snapping turtle, line 1. Let's look at the explanation. The author compares his brother to a snapping turtle throughout the entire poem by providing examples of how his brother acts like a snapping turtle. So the extended metaphor, the metaphor that extended through the entire poem, was that of a snapping turtle, right? The poet compared his brother to a snapping turtle. So these are in Google Classroom for you to look back on if you ever forget what's going on, or if you get a little confused about what you're working on. Your Jamboards are here, your poems are here. Okay, and we'll remind you in class, but in case you forget, you can always come back to this video. Good luck.